the lovers to the fold. No one is gonna lose their soul. Love is my religion. 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 You can take it or leave it. You don't have to believe.
Woo! Aloha kakahiaka.
How is everybody? I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad love is our religion.
That's right.
Thank you, Jeremy and Amy.
Jeremy and Amy. And if you're here for the first time, if you watch that, Kelly Ripa and her husband Mark in the morning, everyone online, we are so glad you're here.
So let's just take a deep breath together and anchor ourselves here, now, in this present moment, recognizing that we are one, we are united, we are love. Love is our religion, and we celebrate that today, knowing that the power, the presence out into the world. We have come here with one purpose only, and that is to recognize who and what we are, and we are that love, we are that light, we are that amazing energy. So I breathe into that, take a deep breath with me, let it out, and just recognize that all is well, and so it is.
And so it is.
Opening song continues.
Jeremy and Amy.
There's nothing we can cure, so I'll keep you in my arms for sure. So don't let nobody stop us. Free spirits have to soar. With you I share this gift, the gift that we now know. Love is my religion. Love is my religion. Love is my religion. Love, leave it. You don't have to believe it. Well, I'm done searching now. I found out what this life is worth. Not in the books did I find, but by searching my mind. I don't condemn, I don't convert. This is the calling, have you heard? I lose their soul. Love is my religion. 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 You can take it or leave it. Now do you believe?
Aloha.
Perfect is
Jeremy and Amy, you are my religion. You are.
Yay. All right, so we want to start with our beautiful, amazing vision statement. So let's look up there if we need to, if we have it memorized, that's too.
And we haven't said it in a while. Candy and Cliff, thank you very much for that wonderful donation to our center.
So let's go ahead and say it together, all right?
Awakening humanity to its magnificence by walking the bridge from duality to unity consciousness.
I can't think of a more important time to be doing that. So what a great vision statement.
And
also, the kindness is our religion. How
before
perfect.
we get into that, you won't know about Quanta. Oh, and our family came in today. So Quanta is our center cat, and she came 3 weeks ago now, I believe, and she had her first doctor appointment. And it was like, if you had seen Rita and I in there, we knew this doctor because he's with Krishna. But anyway, there are other cats. But anyway, what was so funny is not a peep out of her from the time she got in her crate and to the doctor and home. And the only time she meowed is because she wanted food after we got home. But she got it. But I wanted to tell you about your wonderful leadership and how strong we were. She said, "Oh, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get the scanner."
Find out if she was chipped.
What if she's chipped, honey? That means that, oh no. And so she's, zhoop, zhoop, zhoop. She's all yours. So she is all ours. She's all ours.
Yeah. We
It's
need
like
to have
having
a
a
kitty
child I
shower
never
or
had.
something. Okay, so so we have a.
So we'll know this one because we've just been singing it. This is our wonderful affirmation for the month because it's all about kindness. And it is kindness is what?
My religion.
So kindness is my religion. Just say it and breathe it. Kindness is my religion. One more time. Kindness is my religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you for Science of Mind, our new thought, which lets us know that no matter what's on the outside, what's within here is what matters. And we have the opportunity in the Science of Mind and our philosophy to decide how we are going to perceive and react to whatever is happening. And that place that's going to happen is within here. And when you were singing that song, I want to just cry. Thank you for picking that song. Because I realized that nothing can ever go wrong for us if we live that truth, that kindness is our religion and that we are this beautiful, amazing energy of God, of Source.
Is there anyone here for the very first time? There you are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I know you're going to find this hard to believe, but we found out some things about you, and we just want to just let you know we know. And so here we go. Shall we let him know? You are magnificent. There we go. And we know that about you because we what? You can all get up here and do it yourselves these days. We know it about him because we magnificent. So we recognize yours as well. If we care, this is kind of a hard day, isn't it, Reverend Gary, who started us out in our morning circle with our heart. So if we'd like to put our hands on our heart, that's fine. If not, just take it in. And let's just tell ourselves who we have been and who we will always be. I am magnificent, and we are never alone. We are always part of this incredible circle of life as we. We are magnificent. And right now, as we are holding our hearts, there are some people out in that wonderful possible. Thank you, thank you. So let's let them know exactly who they are. You are magnificent. And Scott came in at the perfect right time because he said, who, me? Who, me? So there we go. So I don't care where you look, to the left or to the right. Hello, Emma. Let somebody know that they are magnificent in person. You are magnificent. Wait a minute. You are magnificent. You're magnificent. Jeremy is there's my Marion.
Okay,
Oh, Karen's magnificent. Okay. All right, everyone.
Okay, where are we at? We are at, we're at coming back up here and inviting Reverend Gary up. Reverend Gary
Come on up.
Altman.
And
Reverend Gary and
yeah, I was
Reverend
gonna
Barbara we went to ministerial school together. We even went to our intensives together, drove there to Monterey and back. and we've been good friends for a long time. In fact, Barbara gave me my very first spiritual mind treatment. Do you remember that?
There's going to be some snacks back there later if you want to chit-chat.
Anyway, Reverend Gary is going to lead
We're
us.
so glad to have you here.
Thank you. We love you. We love you.
And
love you.
Reverend Gary is going to lead us in our blessing.
We love this community. We love to
You're
get
there.
to visit here. I'm going to put that back there. I might not even get to that, but boy, I love this community here, this center that Rita and Patrick have created with all of you. But it's been quite a week, hasn't it? Half my family celebrated. Half my family cried. I was on the crying side. But there's one thing I am perfectly clear about and that I know for sure is that love wins.
Yes.
Love wins around all sides of the world. Love wins.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, we could cease to exist. We're always leaning towards love, even when we think we aren't. I'm standing there in my truth all the time, and then all of a
Control,
sudden,
honey.
boom. And like, wow, that was anger. Okay, let me move away from that. And boom, fear. Oh, depression. All right, let me get re-steady. But it didn't knock me off the cliff. I managed to stay from going over the cliff. But we went on a hike after the day after, and I looked at nature all around me, the beauty of this island, and I said, you know what? This is pretty cool. Nature is just being nature. It was nature yesterday. It was nature today. It was nature on Sunday. It was nature on Tuesday. It was the beauty of it all just surrounded me, and I thought, what a great example for us all, how to live, how to be in perfect unison, the rain coming up from the sea, example for all of us to live in harmony. And I'm thinking, nature's got its act together. Nature really knows what it's doing. Thank God. Thank God. Because, then I thought to myself, I went back all the way to the beginning of time. It's been a rough week. I went back to the beginning of time, and I thought, the Big Bang, evolution, does not negate God's existence. The Big Bang for me is the creation story. It is this world coming into being from this idea and into each of us. And I was like, wow, this is something. Years and years ago, I don't know how many millions, something in me or something, my relatives came out of the sea and said, wow, I guess I better grow some legs here. This looks, I guess I don't really need these to breathe anymore. Let's have some arms. I don't need these fins anymore. So Earth, us, we're always evolving the soil and gives new life to the tree. The tree creates oxygen for us. And the tree even helps us when we mess up and removes CO2 out of the atmosphere, collects it and keeps it so we can breathe easy and free. And the one thing I do when I'm really challenged is I take a moment and do what we did earlier this morning, and I go and I just be quiet and I sit in stillness. Take some renewing breaths, breathing in that wonderful oxygen that the trees have created for us, because we are one with this earth, we are one with this planet. We are one with every living form on it, human or not. Let's place our hands on our heart and recognize that that is the center of our being. The heart is a symbol of love, and I believe art of peace and harmony. It's a symbol of beauty. It is the source. It is that particle. It is that particle that the original idea placed within us, when it's growing and it's evolving and it's changing, it's moving towards good and gooder and over our eyes, near our mind. Because I know when we allow that source, that particle, that idea of our goodness to move up, it rises up into our mind where our choices are made. And I know when we use that source to guide and direct us, we can't go wrong. We can't do wrong. We're serving the world at the highest. See each of you. I just met you and I love you. I just met you and I love you. Now, what we want to do is send that love out to the world. We want to bless the Buddhist temple. We want to bless every church. We want to bless every mosque, ashram, monastery. We want to bless all paths to God, because there are many paths but one destination. And that destination, now let's just raise our hands up. I'm going to spread my legs a little bit apart and take a power position here. And I'm going to just sprinkle those thoughts of love and kindness over our community here. Over Kauai, the island, this beautiful sacred space, out across, shower it with our love. Because we're doing good work here today. We're making the world a place that works for everyone. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Ke ihola kaua hali hali na lehua kamuna helele ipua ike kai hula lea na lehua ikamona. In honor of these beautiful rains we've been having. He kupala Kaua'i ke kai ke ho'i ho'u e aloha mai. Mele no e kulani Kauai hua ala ka honua He mele no e kulani Kauai ala ka honua Mahalo.
It's like butter. Wow, thank you once again. Hello. Dream it up. You know, some philosophies think that this is a dream that we're dreaming right now. And I've been trying all week to wake up. And I realized that this just could be true, that we do dream it up. And then I was in the middle of this one great meditation, and I was wanting to release the tension. And it's not just about this week. Trust me, we would find something to be tense about in our lives, even if this wasn't the week that caused some tension around. Hearing this wonderful, wonderful song that I remember as a child. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Now this side will start. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. That will be enough. Back to me, sorry. Row, row. Now, I just wanted you to check in for a second to how that felt. There was a moment when we broke up anything that we might be thinking, and we just rowed our boats gently, gently down the stream. This is a time, and this is our month of kindness. And I wrote this. I stayed away from it mostly this week because, not just because of what was being said, but watching the best of us turn against the rest of us. Even us, the criers and the ones that we're celebrating. And it made me think, because I put, today is a brand new day. Today I met myself. I was kind. And I was telling Rita, I met myself. I met myself. And I wanted to be kind to me. Rita, this is why there's sometimes upheaval in our world, because we misinterpreted. They thought I was saying, I met myself today, and now I'm going to go out and be kind. No, I met myself today again, brand new. And I'm going to take care of Patrick today until I have the strength and the love to go out into my world and continue my love for everyone else. So I thought, wow, if they're misinterpreting me, what else is being misinterpreted? So I got this whole idea about kindness. So I turned to the guru, lay myself at the altar of this wonderful man, Mr. Rogers. Good old Mr. Rogers. And I couldn't stop thinking about him. And when I was a kid, I didn't, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, but I wasn't that fond of Mr. Rogers because he kind of creeped me out. And I don't know why. I know what kind of child, but if you read my book, another plug, you'd understand why Mr. Rogers wasn't my hero at the time, but he is now. I'm going to just be good. And I took a little excerpt out of when they interviewed him. Remember the movie that came out? I think it was Tom Hanks. And I love this. They asked his wife, how does it feel to be married to a saint? She replied basically saying, she said, I don't like that word because it makes what Mr. Rogers does seem unattainable to most people. She states that he's not a saint. He's a man whose practice, it's a daily practice, and at times even a struggle to live out the life that he does. But he does it because he knows people need it, because he needs it. I hate to break this to you. We're not doing anything. There's a payoff for all of us in whatever we decide to do. And being kind is something he believed in, But I love that. I grew up with Catholicism, and my saints were unattainable. They were my best friends at times, but they still love what he always said. It's practice. It's practice. He didn't wake up. I'm sure there were, even though Mr. Rogers is known for certain things, I'm sure he had a bad day. I can guarantee you that. And the bad day was when he couldn't be kind. Then I got another revelation. It was just one after another. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. It's this idea about kindness. I love the word compassion a little bit more because kindness, as I said last week, seems to be this obligation that we need to be perfect or that we need to walk around. Actually works. I had it, and I'm going to be absolutely honest with you because I always am, for the most part. A woman came here yesterday, a child of the universe, a beautiful child of the universe, and Rita called me. I was out of the office, and she said, there's a couple of baskets over by the doors of the bathroom, so when you come, just be aware that something's, some people are wanting to move in. And just so you'll know, you can tell people, people that you know that are really suffering right now, we're not, she told me to roll down the window, and she said, can I have that car over there? And I said, I wish you had said this 2 weeks ago, because now we're going to have to pay for it to go. She goes, I have the keys. You know me, I'm an actor, so I'm going to interpret. She said, I have the keys. I said, well, then you don't need me. You can go take the car. So as I came over here, and I parked, she came back and she said, I made you more fishies. I made you more fishies. And if you know, we have a nice little, and it's a beautiful plant with fish in there and everything. She had ripped the entire thing apart, pulled out all of the plants, threw them all out, and destroyed everything. So, why do I tell you this? Because I want you to be more depressed than any other time that you. I tell you this because I want to tell you about when we think we're being kind, I really want us to check in. At least I did. I am sometimes kind because I'm afraid of you. I get triggers in me that goes, if I'm not nice to you, you're going to hurt me. That's not kindness. Not my exploration of kindness. That's being kind and it's not authentic. That's being kind because from it. And I said, I want the highest for her. I want the highest. But let's go back to the incident. So then Rita, we are in reaction mode, right? We didn't go, oh, so nice to be kind. She ripped the whole thing apart. Let's clean it up. So we called Ron, of course. Ron. And so it hurt our feelings. It angered us for a moment. It angered us. I grew up in mental illness. I grew up with it. I know it. But I'm going to tell you something. There comes the ripple effect, the trickle down. We've heard that, the trickle down. That wonderful child that was a child and now is this woman. I had a moment that was hard to be kind, and I would love to be, and that's exactly what Mr. Rogers is saying. He's not a saint. First of all, a saint doesn't have as much to do here. So anyway, she came there, and I was mad, and then we went out there, and she knew it was like a little girl. You know how a little girl knows that she tore up your stuff and doesn't want, you to know that she did? So she started hoofing it out of here. And Ron, because that's why we call him, he says, but we're a space of love. We're a space of kindness. Oh my God. Is that what we do? Yes. Because the kindness comes from the fact, for me to allow myself to say, tear it all up because we're a center of love, doesn't make any sense to me, and it doesn't mean it helped. And I would like, a little political here, a county to support that for me. So that I'm not worried every time I walk through my door, and I also am incredibly. So people have been saying this week about bypassing your spirit, bypass your emotions, bypass. No, that isn't what people are doing. Spirituality isn't bypassing. When I bypass what's going on, I'm choosing that, just to let you know. I'm choosing to love that woman as an energy, and then you must leave. Because we have to now clean up your mess. And guess what? I guess I get extra points or something for cleaning up somebody else's mess. But I do not consider that spiritually fair. So there you go. Yes, it did. Deepak. The argument for life as a dream arises not from a kind of stubborn refusal to accept reality as given, but from confidence that we are all conscious agents with the capacity to create and then project any version of virtual reality we choose. That's what we are doing. We are projecting. We are projecting ourselves. And guess what? And then Rita and I didn't go, what did we do to blame you? But we did say, and this is called Spiritual Maturity 101. Let's take a look, Rita, at where our consciousness is right now. Where is our consciousness? And you have to be brave enough to ask the question. Not to blame yourself, beat yourself up. But I went, and all of a sudden, it's like a musical. The marquee lights up. And it went, victim, 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 victim. And I went, oh, there's a part of me that feels very victimized right now. Victimized. Is there any truth in it? Only mine. Truth is only what we give meaning to. That's all it's about, is it meaning to it. So the meaning that a lot. Oh, you're not honoring your feelings. Just so you'll all be comforted, I honored every single one of my emotions this week like I have never owned them. I cried, I screamed on the Kaua'i path. And that was embarrassing because I don't like people to look at me when I'm on the Kaua'i path. And my friend drove by and he goes, "What you doing?" I'm screaming. And it feels good. It feels good. It's just the emotions. There's nothing wrong or right. So what does Mr. Rogers say? There are 3 ways to ultimate success. Right. But I have to process sometimes. And then he says, the second way is, what do you think? To be kind. But then if that's not enough for you, the third way is to be kind. So I will end with this quote from my guru, Mr. Rogers, who I never thought I would ever even use. First of all, I don't believe in gurus if you want to go out there, but he is a guru of my heart too. Because I had to go to someone who's in practical way. Today I was unkind, but in my next moment I shall be kind. A person that says, I don't understand life, but I'm going to try again tomorrow. I don't understand my brothers and sisters on this planet, but I don't have to. He says, when I was a boy and I would see scary things in the news, my mother would say to me, look for the helpers. Look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping. And that's the message that I have for myself today. There's always someone out. It depends on where I put my focus. If I put my focus on people that are given, if I look at all of you, we're doing the best we can. And I'm just kind of scraping just a little of it, or waiting sometimes for the crumbs underneath the table so I can have dinner. I've been there. And I have this unlimited potential. So for my inner child and for my adult Patrick, shall we end with our song? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Now for Maui. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Let's wake up, shall we? Namaste. And now, say we had to end where we began. I have another treat for you, and it's not me. It is the wonderful Reverend Barbara Altman, who has a gorgeous voice, but I won't say too much about that, but she's going to talk to you. You don't need this, no? No. So, she's been here before. She's going to let you know about the pure potentiality of what dreaming.
Hello, everybody. Aloha. Yeah, so all this emotion stuff has been coming up for me too, and I have been doing my best not to bypass. But these emotions, they flow and ebb and they change and they're all over the place. But I know no matter what, I allow those feelings, but I know at all times that underneath it, there is an unshakable truth. I know that, as Ernest Holmes said, there is a power for good in the universe because we are one with that power. That power is one with us. And there is that power that comes from Source. And we feed that power with our reality. Yes. And I would like to sing a song about that. I close my eyes and I through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, and it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world is. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled. I compile each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our mind. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. We may be right, we may be wrong. I want to bring you to see. We close our eyes to see. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. Think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's take. Oh, for the world we're gonna make.
No, it's my turn. I think I still have something to say, but I'm not sure. Oh my God. Thank you, Barbara. That was so beautiful. That's exactly how I'm feeling, is that this is a time to go so deep into our dreams, because it's not. I take full responsibility for my place in the world and for what I teach and what I believe. And there's a quote by Ernest Holmes that he says, to desert the truth when in the time of need is to remember that, to know that you don't know the truth. And as I was going through this week and appreciating that our country is totally split, have our beliefs, but what we don't have the right to do is to give up kindness, to give up compassion, to give up love, to give up unity, to give up all those things, because those are the things that we stand for, not just in this philosophy, but as human beings. So as I was going through this week and feeling, up and down and all over the place, as everybody else has already spoken here, I wondered if I wanted to go on as a minister all the time, even when I'm out in public or whatever, or on my Facebook page or wherever. But that's not true. I don't have a muzzle on my mouth to be compassionate, to be kind, to be loving, to love my brothers and sisters, whoever they are and whatever they believe, and to stand up for what is right. And what is right is kindness, is compassion, is love, is unity, is all these things that we've been talking about. And then I went, what is yours really to do? What is yours really to be? What it said in the first paragraph, because it said, there are times when life goes out of kilter and the world doesn't seem real and substantial anymore. Such experiences occur regularly, either to us or other people. For example, when there's a sudden death in a family, or a catastrophe like a tornado or a house burning down, a person saying things like, this can't be happening, it's unreal, or nothing matters anymore. And that's where I was until I did those other things I just said, that I realized there's a bigger dream. And the bigger dream is to go deeper into the self, to go deeper into the joy that's within me and let that out, and let that heal whatever needs to be healed or whatever needs to be revealed. It's not to fix something on the outside. It's not to say this person's bad and this person's good. We're not going through a shift, because we are going through a shift. And I think some of us thought that we would be on the other side and everybody was going to be happy and we would all be united and everything would be good and we'd be like picking daisies and dancing through the fields and stuff like. Well, obviously we're not ready for that. Not if we're at 50, 51 or whatever we're at. We're not ready for that. But we have to tell ourselves we are ready for that and start living what's happening on the outside, and to pick up the fallen, and to love like in a way that we've never loved before. And I think that I do agree with this article that Deepak Chopra wrote, that we dreamed this all up. And we just have to shift this. We're so close, and yet we're so far. But I'm going to go to the side of being so close, because I do believe in the power of our own divine authority. I'm not afraid to die. I'm just open to being the best possible thing I can be on this earth. And when it's time for me to go, I'll go. But right now, I'm not afraid of that anymore. I'm just right. I stand for kindness. I stand for love. I stand for compassion. And I'll take care of my brothers and sisters. That I have created as a place of peace, as a place of love, as a place that we can all be together in safety, because we want to feel safe. And that's what I love about Center for Spiritual Living Kauai, is that we can come here, we can share, and we can feel safe. And that's what I want. But it has to start in here, and it has to start with each and every one of us. So what's your dream? How big can you dream in spite of what you're seeing on the outside? How big can you dream? It has to be really big. And the only thing I know is Ernest Holmes, my favorite quote, I use it at every wedding, and I say it to myself anytime I feel this, is that love is a cosmic force whose sweep is irresistible. So that's what I think. I think we're being asked to love with this cosmic force that is so irresistible that it sweeps over everything. Any online or anyone to tell me that. That's the truth. It's the truth. I know what's going on. I see it all. I'm not like denying that it's happening. I'm just saying I want something better. I want something bigger. I want something more loving. And that is not spiritual bypassing. So let's just take a deep breath. Let's put all differences aside the best we can and just be right. Anything in this moment, in this present moment. There is no past, there is no future. There's only right here, right now. And as we've done so many times today, putting our hands on our hearts. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. In that center, there is love. There is that essence that is our dream. That is the dream that we get to live in this moment, no matter what. We get to be there, what we know, and that is love. And so I know that love is a cosmic force whose sweep is irresistible, and I know that it is within each and every one of us, and it is irrevocable, and it is passion, and it is everything that we could possibly ever require to move through this earthly experience and to be the eternal, spiritual, amazing beings that we are. So I bless us. I give thanks for this moment. I give thanks for this beautiful, amazing group of people who have come here today to know I release my word and say, and so it is. Thank you. You have another song for us, right? Yes? You have another song, right? Yeah, good. All right, thank you. Jeremy and Amy have another song for us. Thank you, thank you.
This is a song by Jason Mraz. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems people done gone crazy. People done gone mad. People done forgot the superpowers we all have. People want to love, not hate. We can decide our fate. And look for the good in everyone and celebrate all our mistakes if there's a silver lining.
Silver lining.
You still have to find it. Find for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. Everyone needs sunshine. Everyone needs rain. Everyone is carrying around some kind of pain. I see who you are. You're just like me. I see you. I get lost sometimes. I forget what I came here to do. I keep on trying.
Keep on trying.
When it gets frightening, frightening, frightening. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible. Look for the good in everyone. Everyone is nature, everyone is God, everyone is love and light and vibration. Look for the good, look for the good. Oh, everyone gets mad sometimes, and maybe they should. Your neighborhood, look for the good, look for the good. Yeah, life would sure be sweeter if every impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good. Look for the good. Look for the good in everyone. That's what we're doing right here at CSL.
Wow, we went looking for that good in time of giving. This is our time of receiving, because you can't give and not receive, just the way it is. It's called the law of circulation. Circulation, right, Jeremy?
That's
That's right.
And
So,
we have a lot of work to do, and it takes money to do it. So thank you for your gifts today. I just had to say
yeah,
that.
absolutely. You know what? We're getting to that point. We're just not just coming out and saying, by the way, give. Okay, hit it.
Blessed am I.
You can donate online.
I am the infinite within my soul. I have no beginning and I have no end. All this I am. Blessed am I, spirit of mine. I am the infinite within my soul. I have no beginning and I have no end. I am the infinite within my soul. I have no beginning and I have no end. All this I am. Blessed am I, spirit am I. I am the infinite within my soul. Get it? I have no beginning and I have no end. All this I.
This is what I know in this time of giving. That if my legs can raise to that place, we can raise our consciousness of abundance to whatever degree we want. Ah, it's good to see you laugh. Because we are that energy, that law of circulation, and we know that nothing is ever depleted, is always filled. Filled only with the consciousness of abundance, of abundance, of abundance. And so we just let that be so. The first one is, we're going to pull the volunteer of the month for October. And we're going to have the wonderful Angela, Miss Angela. So what this is every time you lend a hand here, we put in a little ticket, and then it has your name on it. And then she's going to pull it. Her gift certificate at Starbucks. Next month, I think we'll do Jumbo or Jamba.
Sue Buckley. Where is she? Oh, you won. You won.
Oh my God.
For the good in every.
Angela.
Look for
Let
the
me see. Oh my God. Give it up for, look. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What kind of election is this? Sue Buckley, Sue Buckley, Sue Buckley. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. Give it up again, Sue Buckley. And tomorrow night, they're having the choir rehearsal, and that's getting ready for the what? This Saturday? Telethon.
You want to talk about the telethon?
I'm
now?
going to as soon as we're done
Okay.
with that.
Tuesday is Yoga Flow with Jeanette, 8:10.
10
On
Tuesday. And she's going to combine that also with the things that are going on for the volunteers for the telethon, which is on Saturday starting at 10. So might as well jump in there we have our Seasons of Love telethon, the 5th annual. And we have so many wonderful things. There's some postcards back there. If you could just take some of them, and if you find a bulletin board, we started this whole center on a bulletin board, trust me. So they're a part of our thing too. Give it up for you too. So the cards, the postcards aren't going to do us any good here any longer because it's on Friday. So please take some, drop them off, and also there's a sign up back there to add to the fundraiser. There's a sign up there for and you come in here, and there's no dropping by. It's not like how we have it here. It's more like a studio It's not more like, it is a studio event. And so that is very exciting. And I just want to say thank you to Tracy, because we're going to be on your show this Wednesday at 1-ish. And yes, on KKCR, so we'll be there. So thank you. And what else is going on?
I think that's about it. Well, the Thanksgiving potluck, so the sign up is in the back. You can sign up for that. And
Also, we have our author section back there of people that are here that have done books. And Sue Buckley's book is coming out too. She'll be having a little pate. And then Rita's book's coming out too after that. Where's My Red Dress? Ooh. Yes. And then, so that's it. And then one little thing about Joy of Transformation. We woke up this morning and realized it's December 11th.
Did you write it down?
And 18th.
11th and 18th.
And, or something like that. But I just want to give a little shout out about it. Yeah, Joy of...
And our film this month is 10 Questions for the Dalai Lama.
So we have that. And
that's all for now.
That's all for now. Please pass the word. If you see me on Facebook, do me a favor, share. Sharing is very... I just got a call from Miss Cheryl. And Miss Cheryl is now going to also add her big bling. And she's going to get the earrings too, and she's going to bid it between 3 and 4. And I've already had calls saying, I want that bling. And and I'm telling you, he really wants that bling.
Don't give his name away.
I won't.
All right, are we ready?
We will.
Okay, we're done, right?
Oh, and then there's some snacks, and what we ask is that we just take a moment to do a little bit of videoing, maybe walk up to you and go, what do you think of the telethon? And so if I do that, just go like this, or go, I'll tell you what I think of the telethon. And I'm going to do it, and it's going to be some publicity.
So let's have our practitioners come up.
Yes.
I think we can really...
So if anything's come up
today.
for you, we haven't really discussed anything deep or anything. Look at the baby.
Quanta's here. Oh.
That was like the Lion King
Hi,
moment.
Quanta. If you need spiritual mind treatment for anything, or a moment to just talk to somebody and know the truth, that's what they're here. And there's all 4 of them today. That's wonderful.
So before I close us out, I just want to say thank you to Gary, Reverend Gary, for his wonderful blessing that he gave up here. Anna Myers and Luis, who greeted you and did a whole bunch of other things. Peggy Jerry will be in the bookstore. She probably, and Charles is back there. They're going to be taking us through 6 hours of telethon on Saturday. So we thank you in advance. And then we have the special music. Woo! Reverend Barbara Altman. And we have the wonderful, wonderful, beautiful Amy and Jeremy right here. And I want to thank this incredible... It truly is an honor. And speaking of honor, I would like to honor all of you for showing up today with your consciousness. And last but not least, I'd like to thank myself. I know you find that hard to believe, but I really do want to always thank yourself. Always get up during the day and remember to say, I appreciate me. I appreciate me. This is not the easiest journey, but it certainly is the most rewarding. So always, always appreciate. As family, as Ohana, we have come together to remember once again that life is good and that we are good in it. There is a power, an incredible power that we get to use because we don't go to it, we come from it. So let's take this love today out into the world. And no matter what it is that we see, hear, or feel, know that the universe is conspiring no matter what in me. Yes. And we let it go, we let it be, and so it is.
It is.
Here's a sing-along.
Oh, I love it. Thank you.
It's perfect.
Sometimes in our life on to somebody now. So please swallow your pride.
No one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show.
Why you just call
On me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on.
and I just might have a problem that you'd understand.
We all need some,
And
I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for
said it won't be long
till I'm gonna need
somebody to lean. Come on, sister. Well, you just call on me, sister, when you need a hand
We all need
that you'd understand.
We all need somebody to lean on.
And
If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, well, I'm right up the road and I'll share your load. If you just
got to
call me, call me,
you got to
call me,
when you need a
call
friend.
me,
You got to
call me,
You got to
call me.
Jeremy and Amy. Yes.
Mahalo CSL Kauai.